Hello, everyone, and for those who celebrate, Merry Christmas. Cinephile Mike here, and we are in it. We are in season 4 of Awards Season Reviews. 98 reviews are coming at you in 98 days, counting down to the 98th Academy Awards. Quick reminder before I jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single day of these reviews. We are in week 3. It is Netflix week. This is the way, the holidays are chaotic. Sometimes people don't have time to go out. Look, these movies are right at the touch of your fingertips. No extra rentals, no hunting. Just have a seat and watch. And now moving along, it might seem like a weird one for Christmas Day, but the artistic beauty of this film, it's Christmas. I am talking about Netflix's Frankenstein. Based on the classic novel by Mary Shelley, the film is written and directed by Guillermo del Toro. Before making its way to the streaming platform, the film premiered at the Venice International Film Festival in August. Set in the mid-1800s, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein opens with an Arctic expedition that rescues a gravely injured Victor Frankenstein, played by Oscar Isaac, who begins recounting the events that led him there to Captain Anderson, played by Lars Mikkelsen. Through his story, we learn of Victor's upbringing marked by loss, privilege, and a growing obsession with medicine and the idea that death itself could be overcome through science, and ultimately leading up to the creature, played by Jacob Elordi, who is causing trouble to the sailors on the ship. After being expelled from the medical establishment for unethical experiments, Victor finds funding and the isolation to continue his work, thanks in large part to Henrik Harlander, played by Christoph Waltz, who has his own personal interest in Victor's work. These two come together as Heinrich's niece Elizabeth, played by Mia Goth, is preparing to marry Victor's brother William, played by Felix Kammerer. Using bodies taken from executed criminals, fallen soldiers, Victor builds a massive experiment meant to reanimate life. And when the experiment succeeds, Victor is confronted with a living being whose existence he struggles to understand or control, setting off a chain of consequences he is ill-prepared to face. As Victor's actions ripple outward, the story follows both creator and creation as they move through separate paths shaped by fear, misunderstanding, and unmet expectations. Their lives remain intertwined as the consequences of Victor's ambition spread beyond him, leading towards, the reckoning in a world that has little room for either of them. Sound familiar? Well, many of us know this tale, but I'm going to say this film, sets out to both faithfully adapt and still subvert our expectations. Where do I start? Guillermo del Toro delivers, I'm going to say it, a stunning adaptation that transforms the classic horror tale into a Gothic romance centered around a compelling and unusual love triangle. Jacob Elordi is mesmerizing as the creature, his physicality and fluid, inhuman movement, elevated by the film's practical effects, create a performance that feels both alien and achingly expressive. Oscar Isaac gives Frankenstein heightened stakes, presenting a character who is, at times brilliant, at times villainous, really leaving the audience to wrestle with the question of who actually truly is the monster in this whole thing. Mia Goth, can't say enough about her, been a fan for a while. She continues to impress, embodying both Victor's mother and William's fiancé with nuance, lending a haunting, layered presence that, quietly anchors the emotional core of the story, so she got a nice chance to stretch the wings. Supporting performances and the screenplay really further strengthen the film's impact. Christoph Waltz introduces a newly created character whose charm and unpredictability provide a refreshing counterpoint, while the tight script keeps this 2.5-hour story moving with a surprising speed, almost making you wish you could spend more time in this richly realized world. Tamara Deverell's production design, immerses viewers in a gothic, often eerie atmosphere, complemented by Kate Hawley's lush and period-accurate costumes, both of which heighten the romantic and horrific tones simultaneously. Del Toro's direction, combined with Alexandre Desplat's sweeping score, ensures every frame is infused with vision. The practical effects, the makeup, and the prosthetics are breathtaking, surpassing anything seen in recent cinema and really underscoring his mastery of physical craft. From the intricate shots to the meticulous set details, it's clear, this has been a passion project for the director for years, and his presence resonates throughout. Every element, from performance to visuals to sound, it all coalesces into one of the year's most accomplished films, a testament to Del Toro operating at the peak of his artistry. Now, let's talk box office and awards. Frankenstein, unlike most Netflix films, actually shows a small international, albeit worldwide box office take of $144,496 from its release in South Korea. That's what's posted on Box Office Mojo. However, despite the small returns, Frankenstein is doing quite well. It has an 85% tomato meter from 361 critical reviews and a 94% popcorn meter culled from over 1,000 audience reviews. Award season-wise, this film already has over 100 nominations and over 24 wins thus far. Some of the highlights, because I can't get into all of them, include winning the Vanguard Award at the Gotham Awards, which also nominated Elordi for Outstanding Supporting Performance. It has been named one of the top 10 films of the year by the National Board of Review. It is in the running for 5 Golden Globe Awards: Picture, Drama, Director, Original Score, Lead Performance in a Drama for Isaac, Supporting Performance for Elordi, and it has 11 Critics' Choice nominations: Best Picture, Director, Elordi for Supporting Actor, Adapted Screenplay, Cinematography, Costume Design, Score, Production Design, Hair and Makeup, Sound, and Visual Effects. As for its Oscar chances, well, I think it should be in all of the technical categories, just like the Globes, as well as Picture, Director, and Supporting Performance. I don't want to take away from Isaac, but Elordi's magnetic performance is undeniably wonderful. So where do I land for this one? Right after I watched it, I said, you know what? This one is probably going to make my top 10 of the year. I'm not sure yet. There's still a few more days in the year and a few more things for me to see. But this is a 5-star film and definitely a good one to curl up to when the family is gone and you need a chance to detox a little bit from the holiday. So there you have it. Thank you all for joining me for episode 18 of Award Season Review Season 4. We're going to be doing this every day. We got 80 days left, so stay with me. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, drop your thoughts in the comments. You can follow me everywhere on social platforms, on Letterboxd, and of course, head over to my website, cinephilemike.com, for even more reviews and movie goodies. I'll be back tomorrow with the next review. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And until next time, I say, take a break and watch something new.